Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome. Please be sure to comment, subscribe, and press that thumbs up button. So let's jump right into it. We're talking about Black Lightning episodes 8, 9, and 10. Don't judge me, okay? I am an avid binge watcher. Thank goodness for that. Okay, I don't know how I would have done doing the week to week thing. This is too good. So I'm gonna start off with Lala. Okay, let's start it off with Lala. I don't understand. They're not connecting the dots for us yet. I mean, I think there's what, 3 more episodes left in this season. Why was he in that room? Was he really dead? Why was he resurrected? Like, what's really good? Like, he's having these hallucinations. He's having conversations with the people that he killed, his cousin and the woman, I think it's Laquanda. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I don't remember her name, but he's having an intimate moment with her in the shower, and it's all in his head. Like, you know what I mean? So it's just like, I guess he's being haunted by his past mistakes, but I'm just like, who brought him back? Because Tobias apparently has been MIA for the last few episodes, so maybe he's grieving the loss of his sister. Who knows? But he's just been MIA. And Lala, okay, they're telling you nobody wants anything except for green light. Now you're gonna put your mom up for as collateral damage? That's just like ridiculous. Like, I know he's heartless because he killed his family, but it's like at the same time, like, yo, like, you have, like, make it make sense. Like, I'm just not understanding. They're telling you what is out on the street. Nobody wants what you're selling or what you're trying to sell, and he wants not even a little bit of it. He wants like 2 million worth of it. He probably has nothing to his name since he's passed away. Like, I don't know. But I guess we'll see what's happening. And he's getting like these tattoos of the people that he killed or whatever. It's kind of weird. You know what I mean? He's showing that he's savage. He's showing that, you know what, I'm still not about the games. I'll kill you on sight. I get it. But I'm just like, okay, why is he back? And, did Tobias really kill him? Who brought him to the room? Like, what's the behind the scenes of that? So that's Lala's situation. We'll see if he sells it or his poor mother is gonna get capped. Like, we'll pretty much see what happens. Gambi, okay? Gambi. I called him G last review. Now I know his name. Okay, so I was like, hold up. I was like, did he go rogue? Is he a mole? Like, I really didn't know. Because at first, you know what I mean? I was down for him. Then I was like, wait a minute. You chilling with Lady Eve and you chilling with I was about to say Panther, but Black Lightning. Like, what's really good? And so he confessed, he said what it was. Pretty much, it's giving me a little Proud Mary vibe. But pretty much, he's just taking care of him. He's been taking care of him, maybe out of guilt. You know what I mean? But it just sounds like, he low-key was the reason why his dad got killed. Low-key. I mean, he didn't put a hit out on him, but because of the information that he shared with his dad wasn't going to let that go down. And so that's kind of what happened. So Black Lightning was not here for it. He hid all this from him and everything. And I love his heart-to-heart with the family. I really think that's really, really cool. I love how Anessa, like, she's being trained by Black Lightning. I'm really feeling the father-daughter, vibes. I'm like, hey, Gambi came through with her own suit. I like Anessa's suit more than I like Black Lightning's suit. I mean, it's growing on me, but Anessa's suit, she filling out that suit. They on the internet talking about her, before she got the new suit though. But they were talking about her saying she looking good. The fellas are feeling her and everything, and she's doing her thing. I love the fact that she didn't just break through the glass and save the child that she was trying to save, because it would have been really, really messy. So she's listening to her dad about reacting and thinking things through, especially being a superhero. I really love that part of it. I don't like how she came for Jennifer, saying that, oh, you give up on everything, and Khalil. he was being mad disrespectful to her. You know what I mean? So I mean, I didn't think she gave up on Khalil. I felt like she gave up a lot for him, and she's stopping it before it gets even worse. She gave up her track. I don't know, maybe it wasn't her dream. Maybe she was trying to follow in her father's footsteps. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, she gave that up. He didn't even bat an eyelash. He didn't blink. He didn't do anything. He was like, oh. And she felt like because she did that, he was supposed to, give her this parade and everything. And that's a lesson to women, especially like black women. It's just like sometimes we're doing things, you'll do something for a guy to get a reaction. You'll put your life on hold. You'll do this and that. And you're not going to get a parade. You might not get a trophy. He might think like that's what's expected of you or whatever. And you want this reaction. You want him to love you more because you did something. It's like, don't get caught up in that. Okay. That golden rule of, oh, do unto others as you would want them to do unto you. That's not always the fact when it comes to certain men. You know what I mean? So Khalil was not it. She should find someone just like her, low key like her dad. So let's talk about her dad, Jefferson Pierce. I love his character. I love who he is. We see different dimensions of him. I still love the chemistry between him and Lynn. I think it was episode 10. Lynn was like, wait, can you see, because he talked to her about seeing like electric waves and stuff, and she's like, well, is that equivalent to like x-ray vision? Like, do you see what I have on now, what's under this? And he was kind of like playing with her, like, I like what I see, joking. I was like, so cute. I just love it. I love. Every time I see their chemistry together, I'm blushing like it's me. I just love seeing that on TV. It just makes me happy. I love the father-daughter vibe, the bonding between a father and his daughter. I think that is so beautiful. Like I said before, the training, and his interaction with Jennifer. Jennifer's like, how do you go to the bathroom in your suit? Like, just joking. Like, they have, they play tough, but they have like a little soft spot for their dad. I think that's so beautiful. I love that Jefferson subscribes to Stay in a Child's Place ministry, because when Anissa was trying to dig about, him and Lynn, he was like, that's between your mother and I. When she was trying to dig in between him and Gamby, it was like, well, that's between, Gamby and I. I mean, he shared a little bit with her, but Anissa's very pushy, if you haven't noticed. But, he still tries to keep his children, even though Anissa is grown, but he still tries to keep them children. He's such a teacher. There was an episode, I don't remember if it was in the 8, 9, and 10, but he went to a classroom with a teacher and a student, and the teacher happened to be like a black man talking to another black student. The student was acting up or whatever, and he was backing up the teacher. And that's another beautiful thing that we see here, black teachers, black men that are teachers in the classroom. I heard something about that recently, about them being a shortage of black male teachers. So it was really, really cool to kind of see like a black man with like a beanie, just chilling, like with he was a beard gang member. Like he just looked like himself, but he was still a teacher. So I really like that dynamic of it. I just think that I'm still loving the chemistry. I'm still loving what he stands for. I like that he is still the 2-Bits guy. I noticed that 2-Bits, he came to Jefferson and he was real with him, and he shared what was going on. And he could have felt some type of way about Jefferson or whatever. Kind of like how Lala was trying to punk him and stuff, trying to be the bad guy. But I like how 2-Bits went to him as a man and was just sharing with him what he saw. And then Black Lightning, showed up talking about, I don't want you smoking no more. Like, what? Like, what does that have to do with anything? Like, he still cares. Like, he legit cares about the people. Like, even for him smoking, it's so petty. But even with him smoking, He's like, I don't want you smoking either. Like, you know, I'm punching your face. So I thought that was cute. I thought that was also cute, the scene where the woman was trying to capture him and everything and throwing stuff on his head and was like, what's your name? Rant, light bill. I thought that was so cute. I just love that element of it. It's like the show stays hood, stays grimy, but keeps it sophisticated. You know, I just love it. You know, it's ratchet, sophisticated. I'm just really, really feeling it. Also, I think, was it episode 9? I don't remember, but I love the music. I don't know if I said this in the past review. Like, the music, every time I listen to the little intro, Black Lightning's back. Hey, you know what I mean? Like, I just love the music. It's just really like a little hip hop vibe. It's just, because I remember when I used to watch Power and then I fell off, like every time the little intro, they say, this is a big rich town. Hey, I would get so excited. I just come from the poorest part. Hey, I would get so excited. Like, it's just about the intro, Bright Light City. Like, I gotta make, listen, okay? The intro to a song is everything. The soundtrack is everything. And I just love the music and, with the show. When I was watching Empire, y'all listen, I be falling off. When I was watching Empire, that was one thing I did like as well. Like the music, the music. So I just love that they keep it hood, keep it grimy with the music. I really like that. With this show. I also like the fashion. Anissa's coming through with these outfits. All the ladies are coming through. I really like that. Also, Tobias has been MIA for the last couple of episodes. I don't know why, but hopefully he comes back up and we see what's going on. Going back to Gambi, this man was being beat up, tortured. He was being shook, okay, about this whole Black Lightning situation, and he did not talk. He did not rat his he pretty much his son, because you see how Anissa's like Uncle Gambi, like these kids grew up with him, as their father figure. So he really legit cares about him to his death. Like, he was about to, like, we don't know what's gonna happen. They could have killed him easily, but he didn't, you know what I mean? He did not rat him out. And I just love, like, even though he was mad at Gambi, he was furious at Gambi, he felt low-key betrayed by Gambi, high-key betrayed. He did not, he still rescued him, and I thought that was such a beautiful thing. He was still mad at him when he brought him to whatever house that was. He felt, you know what I mean? He was really sad about it. But he still saved him, and he's like, find out who the spotter is or whatever. Come to find, look at VP. Like, I was so shocked every time. Like, I feel like this show is not predictable at all. Like, it's like I'm watching this show and it's like I'm expecting, you know what I mean? I don't know what to expect. And every time, you're grooving, like just like a roller coaster, you're coasting and then boom, it drops. I had no idea that VP was, like a low-key double agent, whatever. And now she has to come to terms with, she got to shut down her principal that I think she has a thing for him, but she tried to keep it professional. You know what I mean? So I saw her heart break. Like, no, even if he was Black Lightning, I don't think she wanted to be involved because he's the principal. You know what I mean? Because she didn't even see him that way. Like, nah, not him. Because she probably think he corny, whatever. He not about that life. But you know what I mean? She still stuck with it. Also, what I saw about Jefferson's character, was it Marshall, the little boy who was selling drugs? He came for him and he gave him a proposition and said, I'm going to help you come to the mentoring program. Boy comes to the mentoring program. He was the only one there. And, he came as the professor to teach him. And he could have passed that on to any other teacher. He could have passed that on to another, colleague or whatever and whatnot and be about his life. But no, he took out time of his busy schedule. Black Lightning pretty much has a warrant on his head. He has all this stuff going on, but he took the time out to be a mentor to this little boy. And I thought that was so cute. It just shows his heart. And I was like, that's why Lynn loves this man. And, but she couldn't be with him. But it just shows you it's really, really tough, because it's like, he want to impart good things into the community. He's trying to save people. He's trying to save Two Bits. He's trying to save everybody. He was also, if Lala gave him the chance, he probably would have tried to save Lala too. But Lala didn't want to be saved, okay? So he just had to let that go. But I just really see his free Mr. Clark, lean on me, just I want to be there for everybody and I just want to save the world. But it's just like, and I love, this is great promotion for Black men. I just love how, he wasn't out there cheating on his on his ex-wife. He wasn't out here with many different women. And we don't know what happened in 9 years, but it seems like he was just stuck, being a principal, doing his thing. And Lynn was just doing her doctor thing. So we don't know if they dated in the midst. We'll see, in the later episodes, if a woman come up talking about whatever, but it just shows a different type of Black man where they make it seem like, what I've seen, the promotion of Black men, or what you won't do, another woman will, you're going to get replaced and all this other stuff. Men cannot be single. They have to have, they have to entertain many different women. He didn't do that. He just seems like a stand-up guy. And if he was going to remain single, I'm not saying forever, but 9 years, he ain't move on then. I don't know if, I think he's just charismatic, because it seemed like but it just seemed like there was a little chemistry between him and the VP in the beginning. But he just might just be a charismatic Obama charismatic type of guy. So maybe it came off as flirting in the beginning, but maybe wasn't his intention. He has a killer smile, just a beautiful man. And I just think that it's just a beautiful show. I'm really happy about it. Yeah. So I think that's all. We gonna see what VP gonna do. We gonna see if VP about that life, okay? We gonna see if Tobias gonna come back on the next Dragon Ball Z, right? We gonna see if Lala gonna sell this Coke. Like, we're gonna see what's really, really good. I don't know if I might finish, the last 3 episodes all together, or I might just drip campaign it one by one. We'll see. But stay tuned. More videos to come. Bye.